Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. I'm so glad you're here. Yesterday we dove into 5 easy at-home tricks to improve your balance after 60. Moves like the heel-to-toe walk and standing on one leg to keep you steady on your feet. I hope you've been trying some of those tricks, maybe doing a tightrope stance in your hallway or a sit-to-stand twist during a break. If you have, I'd love to hear about it. Drop a comment below and let me know which trick you're loving most. Today we're tackling something that I know a lot of you have been asking about, and I'm really excited for this one. We're talking about 5 simple stretches to ease joint pain after 60. Joint pain is something so many of us deal with as we age. Whether it's your knees creaking when you stand up, your shoulders feeling tight after gardening, or your hips aching after a walk. I remember my dad, he's 71, telling me how his knees used to hurt every time he'd get up from his favorite armchair. "I feel like I'm rusting," he'd joke, but I could tell it was slowing him down. That's why these stretches are so important. They're gentle, they're easy, and they can help loosen up those stiff joints so you can keep doing the things you love, whether it's playing with the grandkids or just moving around the house without wincing. In this episode, I'm sharing 5 simple stretches you can do at home, no equipment needed, to help ease that joint pain and keep your body flexible. Whether you're dealing with a little stiffness or more persistent aches, these stretches are for you. And if you're finding this series helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps us keep bringing you more tips to stay active and pain-free after 60. Let's get started. First stretch is up, and it's perfect for those tight shoulders. Let's start with stretch number 1, shoulder rolls. This is a fantastic way to loosen up your shoulders and upper back, especially if you feel stiff after sitting for a while or doing chores like gardening. Here's how it works. Sit or stand with your feet hip-width apart, keeping your back straight. Let your arms hang naturally by your sides. Then slowly roll your shoulders up towards your ears, back, and down in a smooth circle. Do this for 30 seconds, then reverse the direction for another 30 seconds. I showed this to my neighbor Susan, she's 66, and she started doing it every morning while her coffee brewed. She used to complain about shoulder pain after carrying groceries, but after a few weeks she told me, "I can lift my bags without that ache. I feel so much lighter." This stretch helps release tension in your shoulders and upper back, improving your posture and making it easier to move your arms without pain. If you feel any discomfort, make smaller circles or slow down. Listen to your body. You can do this while watching TV, waiting for the kettle to boil, or even during a quick break, 1 minute a day, and your shoulders will feel so much better. Next up, stretch number 2. It's all about your neck. Here's stretch number 2, the neck side tilt. This stretch is perfect for easing tension in your neck, which can get stiff from sleeping in an awkward position or looking down too much, like when you're reading or on your phone. Here's how to do it. Sit or stand with your back straight and shoulders relaxed. Slowly tilt your head to one side, bringing your ear toward your shoulder. Don't force it, just go as far as feels comfortable. Hold for 15 seconds, then switch to the other side for another 15 seconds. Repeat once more on each side for a total of 1 minute. Let me ask you this. Can you feel that tightness in your neck right now? Maybe you're sitting at your kitchen table. Can you try this stretch with me? Tilt your head gently to one side, feel that stretch along your neck, and then switch. Doesn't that feel nice? This move helps relieve stiffness in your neck muscles, reducing pain and making it easier to turn your head, like when you're checking over your shoulder while driving. If it feels too intense, don't tilt as far, and always keep your shoulders down to avoid straining. You can do this while waiting for your tea to steep during a TV ad break, or even first thing in the morning. 1 minute and your neck will thank you. You're doing great. Stretch number 3's next, and it's a good one for your back. Moving on to stretch number 3, the seated cat-cow stretch. This is a gentle way to loosen up your spine and ease lower back pain, which can creep up after sitting too long or doing chores like vacuuming. Here's how to do it. Sit in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Place your hands on your knees, then start with the cow position. Inhale, arch your back, lift your chest, and look slightly upward. Then move into the cat position. Exhale, round your back, tuck your chin to your chest, and pull your belly in. Flow between these two positions for 1 minute, moving with your breath. Here's a little fun fact. Did you know that stretching your spine like this can improve your flexibility by up to 15% over time? A study I read about showed that gentle movements like the cat-cow stretch help lubricate your spinal joints, reducing stiffness and keeping your back more mobile. That means less pain and more ease when you bend or twist, like when you're reaching down to pick something up. If this feels too intense, make smaller movements, or just focus on the rounding part if arching is uncomfortable. You can do this first thing in the morning after sitting for a while, or even before bed. 1 minute, and your back will feel so much looser. We're halfway through, and you're doing awesome. If you're enjoying these stretches, I'd love to hear which one you're trying first. Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next episode. We've got more great tips coming your way to keep you moving pain-free after 60. Let's keep going. Stretch number 4 is up, and it's perfect for your hips. Here's stretch number 4, the seated hip opener. This stretch is amazing for loosening up your hips, which can get tight from sitting too long or walking a lot, leading to that nagging hip pain. Here's how to do it. Sit in a chair with your feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, like you're making a figure 4 shape. Keep your back straight, and if you can, gently press your right knee down to feel a stretch in your hip. Hold for 30 seconds, then switch to the other side for another 30 seconds. My Uncle Tom, he's 69, started doing this after I suggested it. He'd been struggling with hip stiffness after his daily walks. After a few weeks, he was so happy. He said, "I can get up from my chair without that ache. I feel free again." This stretch opens up your hip joints, improving mobility and reducing pain, so you can walk, climb stairs, or even dance with less discomfort. If it feels too intense, don't press your knee down as much, or just hold the position without pressing. You can do this while watching your favorite show, during a coffee break, or even after a walk. 1 minute, and your hips will feel so much better. We're almost there. Last stretch is up, and it's a great one for your knees. All right, here's our final stretch, number 5, the standing quad stretch. This one's perfect for easing knee pain by stretching the front of your thigh, which can get tight and put pressure on your knees. Here's how to do it. Stand near a chair or wall for support, with your feet hip-width apart. Hold onto the chair with your left hand, then bend your right knee and bring your right heel toward your butt, grabbing your ankle with your right hand. Keep your knees close together and your back straight and hold for 30 seconds. Switch to the other leg for another 30 seconds. Imagine this. You're in your living room, just finished your morning coffee, and you decide to give this a try. You grab the back of a chair, pull your heel up, and feel that gentle stretch in your thigh. Doesn't that feel amazing? This stretch helps lengthen your quadriceps, reducing strain on your knees and making it easier to walk or climb stairs without pain. If you can't reach your ankle, use a towel to loop around your foot and pull gently, or just hold your leg as close as you can. You can do this after a walk, while waiting for dinner to cook, or even during a quick break. 1 minute, and your knees will feel so much more comfortable. You've made it through all 5 stretches. Way to go. Wow, we did it. You've just learned 5 simple stretches to ease joint pain after 60. Let's recap those moves real quick. First, shoulder rolls to loosen up your shoulders and upper back, perfect for easing that tightness after a long day. Then the neck side tilt to release tension in your neck so you can turn your head with ease. Third, the seated cat-cow stretch to keep your spine flexible and reduce lower back pain. Fourth, the seated hip opener to free up your hips, making walking and moving more comfortable. And finally, the standing quads stretch to take pressure off your knees so you can stay active without that ache. These stretches take just a minute each, and you can do them right at home, no equipment needed. I'm so proud of you for sticking with me through this. If you start adding these to your day, maybe a neck tilt in the morning or a hip opener after dinner, you'll be amazed at how much more comfortable you feel in just a few weeks. You'll move with less pain, feel more flexible, and be able to do the things you love with ease. I'd love to hear how it goes. Comment below and tell me which stretch you're most excited to try, or if you've already noticed a difference in your joints. In our next episode, we're diving into something I know you'll find helpful. 5 easy ways to boost your energy after 60. We'll talk about simple habits to keep you feeling vibrant and ready for the day so you can keep up with everything you love. You won't want to miss it. It's all about staying energized and active. Until then, keep doing these stretches and give yourself a big pat on the back for every step you take toward a more comfortable, pain-free you. You're doing incredible, and I'm so honored to be on this journey with you. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you in the next one.